Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Saturday Night Live turned 50, and who better to blow out the candles than Amy Poehler? The beloved SNL alum returned to Studio 8H this weekend to host one of the most anticipated episodes in the show's long, chaotic, and history-making run. Joined by musical guest Billie Eilish, Poehler's homecoming doubled as both a nostalgic reunion and a sharp, self-aware tribute to 5 decades of groundbreaking sketch comedy. From surprise cameos to meta jokes about SNL's evolution, and the chaos of live TV itself, the night was a blend of reverence and riotous fun, exactly the kind of balance that made the show a cultural touchstone in the first place. A golden opening for the golden anniversary. The episode kicked off with a cold open that captured SNL at its most self-aware. The sketch began with a faux PBS-style retrospective, live from New York, 50 years of organized chaos, featuring cast members impersonating SNL legends past and present, from John Belushi's Samurai to Kate McKinnon's eccentric alien abductee. Then, out walked Amy Poehler, breaking through the montage as the host, declaring, "Let's be real, this place has been running on caffeine, chaos, and pure fear for half a century." The audience erupted as she delivered a loving monologue that was equal parts roast and tribute, reminiscing about her 2001-2008 tenure. "I gave birth, fell in love, and yelled, live from New York. All in the same hallway," she quipped. "And I'd do it again, except maybe not the falling in love part. That's risky in this building." Her monologue was peppered with nostalgic throwbacks. Clips of Tina Fey, Seth Meyers, and Maya Rudolph appeared on the big screen in a video montage that ended with Poehler teasing, "Stick around, because we've got some familiar faces lurking backstage, some of them legally shouldn't be here." Cameos galore, and the reunion fans hoped for. True to her word, the night was a parade of SNL royalty. Within minutes, Poehler was joined by her Weekend Update partner in crime, Tina Fey. The two took over the update desk in a meta-sketch that doubled as a tribute to their iconic chemistry. "Some things never change," Fey quipped. "The cue cards are still smudged, the jokes are still risky, and Colin Yost still somehow looks 23. Poehler shot back, "Yeah, but now he's married to Scarlett Johansson, so I guess he's doing something right." The crowd roared as current update anchors Yost and Michael Che joined the women for a hilarious four-way exchange that blended generational humor with a bit of friendly competition. At one point, Poehler delivered her classic Hillary Clinton impression, complete with the old blazer, declaring, "Don't worry, America, I'm still out here, haunting the internet." The nostalgia deepened when Maya Rudolph, Fred Armisen, and Will Forte appeared in a sketch titled 50 Years Later, where they portrayed retired SNL cast members trying to host their own chaotic talk show in a retirement home. The energy was unhinged, with Rudolph randomly breaking into song and Forte shouting, "I'm still waiting for Miami." Even more surprising was a digital short cameo from Andy Samberg, who appeared via pre-taped video. The Lonely Island alum dropped a new song titled, "Still Not Too Old," a hilarious rap about former cast members trying to stay relevant. The sketches, hits, misses, and heart. While nostalgia was the night's beating heart, the sketches themselves delivered a mix of classic SNL absurdity and modern satire. The NBC 2075 meeting imagined what the network would look like another 50 years from now, a dystopian boardroom run by holograms of Lorne Michaels, who refuses to die until the ratings dip below Fallon. Poehler played a robotic executive, still pitching reboot ideas like Friends, The Multiverse and Law and Order, AI Victims Unit. In another standout sketch, Parent-Teacher AI Night, Poehler played a mom trying to decode her child's new AI-powered classroom. "So the robot gives detention. To whom? The Wi-Fi," she deadpanned, earning huge laughs. But perhaps the most heartfelt sketch came in the middle of the show, backstage at Studio 8H. Poehler wandered through the set between sketches, bumping into cardboard cutouts of former castmates, which came to life in surreal mini-scenes. It was both eerie and touching, a literal walk through memory lane that ended with Poehler saying quietly, "We built something that's still standing." That's no small thing. Billie Eilish brings the mood. Billie Eilish, serving as the night's musical guest, delivered 2 stripped-down performances that perfectly balanced the chaos of the comedy. Her first song, Blue, was accompanied by her brother Phineas on piano, with a haunting backdrop of old SNL photographs flashing behind her. Between verses, the screen displayed black and white shots of Gilda Radner, Phil Hartman, and Norm Macdonald, a subtle tribute that drew emotional applause from the crowd. Her second song, Lunch, kicked up the tempo, bringing a more playful energy to the stage. Poehler later joined her for a brief, goofy interaction during the Goodnights, telling Eilish, "I danced to your music at my kids' sleepovers and now I'm pretending to still be cool." The emotional moment. Lorne Michaels takes the stage. As the episode neared its end, a rare moment of stillness overtook Studio 8H. Cast members, both past and present, lined the stage as Lorne Michaels appeared, unannounced but instantly recognized by the thunderous standing ovation. Michaels, who has produced the show since its debut in 1975, kept his remarks brief but heartfelt. 50 years ago, no one thought this would last. And most weeks, they were probably right. But the people, the writers, performers, and yes, even the interns who kept the cue cards straight, made sure it did. He ended with a grin. "Live television, it's the most fun you can have while absolutely terrified." Poehler hugged him tightly, saying, "Lorne, you still owe me hazard pay for the time I got tackled by a penguin." Good nights that felt like a family reunion. The good nights were pure nostalgia. Past legends joined the current cast on stage. Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, and Seth Meyers mingled with new faces like Sarah Sherman and Bowen Yang. Poehler gave a closing toast, raising a glass of sparkling water. To 50 years of laughter, chaos, and last-minute rewrites. And to all the people watching who grew up with us, thank you for staying awake. As confetti fell and the band played, SNL projected a montage of Live from New York, It's Saturday Night. Moments across the decades, from Chevy Chase's very first to Kenan Thompson's most recent. It was a visual reminder of how the show, despite its ups and downs, has remained an American institution. The verdict: a perfect blend of past and present. Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary was more than just a celebration, it was a reaffirmation. Amy Poehler's effortless blend of wit, nostalgia, and heart anchored the night, proving why she remains one of the show's most beloved alumni. There were a few uneven sketches, a TikTok parody that didn't quite land, and a political bit that felt forced, but the night's energy, sincerity, and sheer star power made up for any weak spots. If SNL has sometimes felt adrift in recent seasons, this episode reminded audiences why it still matters, because, at its core, it's a messy, fearless, and deeply human experiment in comedy. As Poehler said before signing off, "This place made me, and it keeps making people." That's what live TV does. It lives. Final grade: A. Between the cameos, heartfelt tributes, and Amy Poehler's flawless return, SNL's 50th anniversary struck the perfect tone, celebrating its chaotic legacy while looking forward to whatever madness the next 50 years might bring.